Hey guys, FireStormGaming here, and today I have another exotic weapon review. Today, as you can see, is the Zhalo Supercell. It is a high rate of fire, low impact, medium range, medium stability, medium reload, high magazine, auto rifle. The exotic perk bolts from the blue. Double kills this weapon, charge a small amount of super energy and return damage to the magazine, which isn't the most practical one, but it's still very useful. You can definitely see it. And arc projectiles have the chance to chain lightning when enemies are close together, which is also super useful because if you're if you got a few enemies stalking you down, you just want to take them all out, get a little damage on the other one while you're shooting that one, and it'll be pretty useful. And it's also useful if you ever have like an arc mission where you have to get a certain amount of arc kills. It does arc damage, and as you know, first I'm going to show you some PvP gameplay, and then I'm going to show you some PvE. I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I'm now in Crucible, and I'm getting shot at a lot, because I'm stupid. But, all I'm really going to show you is, like, some gameplay of me playing Crucible, to show you guys how I use it, how it can be used, and, how good it is. If you have, like, similar playstyle, you might get a, as you can see, the range is kind of crappy, but you gotta be good with it. It's hard to use. As you can see from that little clip, it's gonna be hard to use. It's gonna be a hard gun to use, but you're still gonna get kills, and it's gonna take a little while to get used to. I mean, it's not the hardest weapon to master, definitely not. So it's gonna take you a while to get used to. Don't expect you to just be good with it right out the bat. You're gonna get a lot of kills if you know how to use it properly. So if you know how to use it properly, then you'll have no problem. You're probably gonna get some assist here and there, like I just did. Like with any weapon, it's a very offensive weapon, so you're not gonna be playing too much defense with it just because of its range and all that. But if you can like run into like a single person, you'll take them down pretty well. Fighting tips for this weapon, it'd be be aggressive. Expect to get a good amount of kills. I'd recommend like going and being cleanup guy. I mean, you can definitely still get kills on your own. Out of all for Crucible, I'd probably give this weapon like a 8.5 out of 10, just because I'm pretty good with it. At least that's what I like to say. I mean, I don't really know though, so there's double kill, but of course I didn't use this. Crap. But yeah, I really like this weapon for PvP.
I got me with
Well, now I'm just gonna show you guys some of my PvE gameplay with this gun, and I like it in PvE, but I'll cut right to that now. Okay, so here I am with my PvE gameplay. I'm doing the daily heroic mission for today. Whatever it is, I'm not quite sure, but as you can see, I'm taking out a bunch of You can see the chain lightning in effect as it was just going up. It was just chaining on those on those oh my god, on those acolytes. Oh wow. And if you're like going a bunch of really weak enemies, it's gonna make it even easier. Like you can see right here with these guys, like I didn't even shoot that one and he died. So definitely keep that in mind when using this. It's really good for taking down tons of little enemies. So like that part in the Crow's End raid where you have to do the lamps, this would be really useful because you got like hundreds of falls following you. You can just pretty much chain them pretty fast. It's gonna be pretty fast with pretty much any enemy if you're in a good range. If you're not, you're not gonna be too successful. So what you wanna stay close, but you wanna have some good movement. If you don't, you're gonna have trouble getting away. You might die. So if this isn't something you're too good at, I'm not gonna. You probably shouldn't use this weapon. I'd use a weapon where you get to stay back a lot more and more just like stay out of the firefight a little bit more. Yeah, you should then if you like say you got your phalanxes, or however you call it, whatever you call them, and you got like a legionary or a scion right next to them. You'll be able to chain it, then you won't even have to worry about the shield. It'll just chain right onto them, and you'll damage them a good bit, and then they'll stagger, and then boom, you're pretty much just killed them. So that's another reason it's useful. And the closer you are, though, it's gonna get really good. These enemies are all 350, I believe, so it's not like they're weak or anything. So it's not like I'm going against a bunch of level like sevens. From right here, you can see an Imperial Colossus. It shapes down the house pretty well, not too well, but it's not bad. But yeah, it's definitely not. I like the weapon, just I do. I really like this weapon. So out of in PvP, like I said, I'm gonna give it actually no, I'm gonna give it like just an 8, not an 8.5. For PvE, I'm gonna give it a 9. Just because you can mow through enemies super fast, and it's really useful. For the raids though, like it's not that great, just because you need to be roll up and close, and sometimes that's really hard. So I'd recommend something else for raids. But if you're just going out, doing your patrol missions for Shiro, or doing your daily heroic or strikes, it's okay. Definitely not the best, but it still performs well. Yeah, this has been my review on the Zhalo Supercell, and I will see you all in the next video.